You know something? You're all right, kid.
Yeah, the kids are all right. If you listened to the mainstream media, you might think that all of Gen Z are right-wing Nazis. And while there are some, like the Nazi sympathizer here in the blue shirt that interrupted this class, there are a lot more that are willing to chase this kid down in what can only be described as a scene straight out of a movie. Make sure to subscribe to Really American, and let's get into some real quick context before I show you the full video. So this happened on the University of Washington campus during a psychology class. One student in the class, who spoke with KIRO 7 News, said that the man showed up twice during the lecture, and at one point was about 2 feet away from him. The suspect entered the door, gave a Nazi salute, and used a racial slur. He left shortly afterward, but returned about 40 minutes later, this time entering from the stairs and shouting about how the class was teaching degeneracy before calling students slurs. I'm sure these students got insanely nervous when he entered the classroom a second time, and that's when the filming started.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Are you protected? I'm protected! Oh shit! Oh, out of here! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Yo! Fucking not! Oh! Yo, they're gonna beat his ass! Oh shit! Oh shit! He's getting his ass beat! Oh shit! Oh shit! Now, bud! No! Oh shit! That's a no! Oh shit! No! Max! Really? Are you fucking serious? What did you expect? Hey!
Do you know what you're doing?
What you gonna do now, bro? Post-game interview. Post-game interview. How we feeling? Post-game interview. How we feeling? There's like 30 of them. Honestly, like. Public Bro, make a hole. Yeah, it's like 30 of them.
This was absolutely insane. I mean, he must have been shitting his pants when he saw that crowd of kids following him. I just really quickly want to show you what his perspective looked like because it is straight out of a zombie movie. It's crazy.
Had a 30v1 me. They had a 30v1 me, bro. Yo, they had a 30v1 me. Yeah. What? You keep teaching this degenerate nonsense? You keep teaching these kids degenerate nonsense? What? Yeah, degenerate nonsense. What? Yeah, all you guys.
These comments are just too hilarious. I thought you guys were the party of peace. Yeah, he says this when he's cowering on the floor. Fascists love that phrase. They also love to say that, oh, we're the party of tolerance. What happened to that? But I always disregard those kinds of bad faith arguments. I mean, you can't use my moral framework against me when you don't yourself believe in intolerance. Here's another example. I thought you guys were the party of peace. Life imitates art. So much for the tolerant left. And It's Captain America punching the red, what's his name? The Red Skull. This user, No One, says, it's funny how the moment he was actually confronted with his actions, he shrank. Little coward rat, like all Nazis. When the camera turned around, yeah, the entire class came out like it was the Avengers. It's insane.
Cell phone video shows the moment Sam Polyak barges into a psychology class at the University of Washington. In the video, Polyak puts up a Nazi salute and yells insults at the professor and students.
And started calling us degenerates for learning the material, a bunch of slurs, basically just a lot of harmful rhetoric. And I think a lot of us just weren't going to tolerate that being said.
Ashley Anderson was in that class when it happened. One by one, students stood up, forcing Polyak out of the room. Soon, hundreds of them, led by their professor, chased him across campus.
Kudos to those students in there that chased him out. Never advocating violence, but chasing him out and showing him, like, you can't do that. Like, that's not okay.
Polyak says he was pepper sprayed, spit on, and left with cuts and bruises before campus police stepped in and detained him.
I went in, I started, saying, like, this class is degeneracy, all this stuff.
When I asked Polyak about his beliefs, he was clear. Are you a neo-Nazi? Students say his hateful message and actions have no place here.
That kind of rhetoric, it's not acceptable here, and we're not for that.
Polyak says he regrets his actions.
I apologize to the students. I apologize to them. And that's pretty much it.
But students say his apology is not accepted.
I do believe he fully intended to say and he meant what he said. Even if it was trying to just get a reaction out of people, that's still not okay. And really, I can't accept that.
Now, some people are saying that the girl who pepper sprayed him went too far, as well as the students who eventually held him down before the cops showed up and arrested him. But if you ask me, these young adults showed incredible restraint. We have to remember that this guy already showed up twice to the class. The first time, he was escorted out nicely and then showed back up again 40 minutes later, yelling slurs and saying that the teacher is teaching degeneracy. This in a country where school shootings are more common than pep rallies. I mean, these students could reasonably argue that if they let him just leave without incident a second time, the third time he comes back, it'll be with a gun. So if you ask me, I think they showed incredible restraint. Not a single punch or kick was thrown. Despite this Nazi's fear that he'd be beaten black and blue, he was not. He was simply arrested and banned from campus. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather live in a country where Nazis are more afraid than students just learning in a classroom. Make sure to subscribe to Really American for all the news that MAGA hates for you to hear. I'm Tony Hinderman, and I'll catch you next time.